How you guys doing tonight? What the hell? There we go. Hi guys. You ever done here? Late on the night after I got myself free from the purgatory that is daddy-daughter bonding time of whatever the hell you call it when you're trying to get your daughter to sleep, and she's looking at you like expecting that any moment you're going to leave, and you have to explain to her, no, it's fine, I will be back. And then she's slowly drifts off to sleep. So tonight we're going to be doing Elder Scrolls Online. Since the Halloween event is still going, we're going to be doing more grinding for a friend. And tomorrow we're going to be doing trials, including probably the new trial, and getting into the new Clockwork City stuff. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, back to Evil Within 2, because I do want to finish that game. And then Friday, probably going to try getting more into Clockwork City and a few other things as well. But for now, let's get ourselves onto our main character and get ourselves in with Yina and start this off. Is that correct? See, we're gonna fix that a little bit. There we go. Alright, just logging in.
Alright.
Oh. And music in the meantime. Clean shaven today. Clean as well. I'm tired as hell from raking leaves. Let's go 75.
Meow.
I'm sold. I'm sold. Working. You know, I'll go with this, even though it's even though this isn't optimized. I'll go with it. Hey, Marine, how are you doing tonight? Might need to turn this down a little. I love the epic music, but sometimes it just gets a little high. Ah, thank you for the cheer, Marine. That's hopefully going to keep me going tonight so I can actually get myself through this grind fest that we're about to attempt. Almost inside.
Alright.
So tonight I'm also kind of creeped out.
What's that?
Well, in the r/furry Discord there, they had people talking about where they're from, and then I found out about 3 or 4 furries in the area are from my area of New York.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and then the thing that didn't bother me so much is like then I started asking like, okay, like what do you do? And I was like, every single one of them, like, student. I'm in high school. I just felt like an old man. I was like, God damn it. Yeah, I'm 35 and I have a job and a kid.
Not an old man.
Yeah, pretty much.
Nah.
Currently, Yina here is his 26 Templar. We're trying to get them up to 50. Yep. People are asking what we're doing.
Gotcha.
I'm inside if you want to teleport.
Every time furries say where they're from, nobody's ever from Missouri.
I know one or two, but like if you did them on a plot map or something like that, they'd be like holding up the map of the Missouri, you know, like all four corners.
I'm in the middle.
Of course, like, where do you, like, and then there's, like, the places you don't want to be a furry at all.
Yes.
Like Connecticut, definitely not.
Oh, really?
You saw what happened to that politician, right?
Nuh-uh.
Well, basically he was like on a what do you call it? Like one of the furry dating sites, or no, like I think it was like a I'm trying to remember. It wasn't like a Tinder. It was like a just a social network thing.
Yeah.
And basically they took a look at his profile and said like, oh look, he's doing this stuff here, and he was forced to resign.
Huh.
Probably just trying to make sure I don't get myself killed here. Part of it came from the fact that like his profile there had like it was like one of those like F-list type of things where they had you know, what are you kinks and all that stuff, and it on default it just had tolerated if you didn't fill it out. So one of the things was like non-con.
Oh god.
Non-consensual. So they're saying like he's like, oh look, he's this is what he thinks of women and all this bullshit like that. I'm just like, god damn it. Like, first off, that's roleplay, and second off, you don't fucking know what the fuck you're talking about if you've gone to these sites.
Right.
Or maybe they thought maybe they did, and they just did it as a as an attack.
Publicity. Yeah.
Because he was a Democrat and he was going against a you know, they were trying pretty hard to get rid of him, so.
Gotcha.
Who the hell
Find
would
anything we can to push him
what
out.
to say?
Yep.
Damn, they just melted me this time.
Yeah, the gear you're wearing is probably pretty weak at this point. It's still given the benefit, but it's still, like, pretty low on the training. By the way,
Yeah.
none of it's broken, is it?
Oh shit, I never checked.
Oh, fuck. It's
Oops.
probably all broken here. Here, let me give you something so you can make sure you're still getting your benefit. Roria! Is that
I figured
Roria?
I'd just repair after we were done in here.
And you forgot, right?
Yeah. Oh shit, my inventory's full.
Just destroy something. Usually I just destroy, like, enchantments. Because those still are for, like, 7 gold or something like that. Not even worth it.
Yeah. I have tons of glyphs.
Yeah, just get rid of them all.
Danke.
And there's a merchant if you need.
Yeah, all my stuff's broken.
I probably should craft you some new stuff, but... honestly, it won't matter in a few more levels anyways. It'll be like 30 or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, meanwhile, I would never admit to anyone at work that I was a furry.
Same.
Like,
It's just not on my list.
yeah, like professional people, like they just have this like stigma if it's anything beyond the norm. Like I couldn't even say that I was like a Star Wars fan. They just like eat into anything they can.
Right.
It was still kind of interesting trying to get the stream started. Well, affiliate. Because I had to list it out as like a second form of work. And trying to explain this to HR, who doesn't understand like what streaming is, what YouTube monetization is, or anything like that. It's just ridiculous. Okay, all set.
Can I help you?
Okay.
Danke.
Also, make sure to switch out abilities once you get them to morph.
Oh, I need to do that. It's okay.
Yeah, that's something that will help you make sure you're well-rounded as well.
I forgot which ones I morphed.
God damn it. They're coming for you. Because I didn't stay up long enough.
Oh.
Oh, maybe not.
No, I was all the way back there.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Don't get stuck in there. Magic builds have a little easier time doing this as well.
What, rolling around?
Well, this grind in general, like you don't have to be as close, so you can move away a little bit more.
Yeah.
Hey, PSN, what's up, man? Hope you're having a good day. By the way, how you all doing, all you lurkers out there? Hope everyone's having a good night. Get ready to go back in for the weekend or weekdays. And feared. Quit D2 today, it was so boring. Destiny 2? Or Diablo 2? Destiny 2. Right here. Just remember block. Sometimes that's all you can do in those.
Yeah.
Dagger emotional knowledge. Been a while
Sometimes
since
I
that.
just plain forget.
Oh, gotta leave. Come back. And you'll have to reapply a bonus scroll.
Yeah. Because I have 20 minutes, 27 minutes left on it, so I'll have to. But
Oh, you do have it? Okay. I'm max powered, even care to find prestige raid, yeah. I've been thinking more about the whole VMA not being the best in slot thing anymore. And the entire issue kind of confuses me still. Like, we're still complaining that the hardest thing in the game is not giving the best weapons. I understand that, but it's something you've had for 2 years. And the outcry is more of, I already got mine, so I don't want anyone else to have theirs, right? And they keep on comparing over Guild Wars 2 and to WoW. But the thing of it is, if you take a look at both of those, and let's throw EverQuest in the mix too. most of them, if you're getting the most epic weapons, it's a RNG thing that you have to fight multiple bosses to get. And typically, it's not even a chance to get it. Like, when you take a look at the VMA weapons you have in ESO, they're fairly easy to get. You just have to complete the content, right? In Guild Wars 2,
Combat player or Blessing of Restoration?
Combat. In Guild Wars 2, you have to farm to get your prequel and then get all this stuff together to make it, and it doesn't even give that much of a benefit to it, right? You take a look at WoW, you have to do some epics, you have to have a chance to get it, and then you have to roll for it. And you have as a group to get it. You don't do any solo content to get that one. You take a look at EverQuest, you work as a solo guy doing it, but there's a set quest to do it, and some RNG to get those items to make it. When you take a look at VMA, it's so freaking easy to get when you really look at it, because yes, VMA is a pain in the ass to go through, don't get me wrong, but it's a 1 hour challenge to get one of the best weapons in the game, right? Why are we complaining that it's getting phased out as best in slot? Hey, Forever. Let me know when you're ready. Yay. Yeah, I'm just discussing that discussion we had yesterday.
Gotcha.
About VMA being, you know, people upset that VMA is getting, what do you call it, phased out as best in slot.
Ah.
And how would you look at it in WoW and all these other games here? They're always, you have to like do it in groups and have RNG do it, and it's always harder than it needs to be.
Yeah.
You have RNG do it.
All those red circles.
You're learning not to stand in the red.
Yes.
But yeah, VMA Bow is still going to be, well, VMA Bow is one best in slot. If you want to do a full bow build now.
Things I think of food.
Why are you thinking of food?
I don't know. They just reminded me of bologna.
Back to me. Line of sight. And I get knocked down, of course. That's good.
Yeah, I think that damage boost is helping a lot.
Yay! Also consider if I want to do a how to twink a lobby. I don't know. I think that guide might be a little bit cancerous, but might be helpful, I guess. Or at least understanding how people are like just wrecking you inside lobby PvP. You and a little friend plan to play on a fun go on a run for transmutes. Might work.
Figured.
Yep, same for me. Over and over again. Oh yeah, Purify. That's so wonderful. I think that's, out of all the healing abilities that Templars have, that's probably the most OP.
The cleansing?
Yep. The only other way you can get cleansing is going to PvP, getting the skill, and it's a high cost skill.
Oh, gotcha. Shit.
No.
Level up wall did.
Just time. Also, making sure to swap in some Destro abilities, too.
Gotcha.
Keep on getting chests from this. Weird. I keep on getting, like, the chest motif. It's like it knows I like chests or something.
Yes. Chestimuses.
So have you figured out what you're going to be transmuting, PSN? That's the question in everyone's mind. I'm actually have to do VMA now and get like the two the VMA bow. I'm probably gonna have to eventually get VMA bow. I got the two-hander. Two-hander's not great. I gotta have to get the new one. That's probably I'm probably gonna get Asylum stuff and get the new try to get the new two-hander at least. Okay, teleport on me.
Alright.
Yes?
I'm gonna see if I can do some destruction stuff.
Just gotta get one skill and slot it and you're good. You can have like...
Care to bargain?
That's the thing, like you can have like one destruction staff thing and on your bar and use your restoration staff and you're still leveling up Destro staff.
Gotcha. I need to get the skill line first.
Oh, you have to kill something with the Destro staff, so just have it on your Destro bar.
Yeah.
Two-handed is great for two-handed PvE builds. If two-handed PvE builds was actually a thing. If you need AP, just remember, go and repair keeps. Works best on a Sork, but Sorks still don't get as much DPS as they would with the dual wield.
I don't think I have enough damage.
I'll try leaving one of these guys low. You don't have to like kill them with the Destro ability, just have it slotted when you do it. Did you get it yet?
Nope. There we go.
Yay! There, now just slot something on your line there and you'll be good. Part 32k for my two-handed bill on Samsark. Not bad. Yeah, there's always a difference between fun and like what's most efficient. I like doing a Knights Errant tank with like a DPS mode. Because it's just so much more fun for me, you know? That's it, yeah, that's usually what kills me there too. Let's see, Knights Errant, Sunderflame, and Velidreth. I love using that as a tank. It's definitely not meta, but it just is nice to be able to like taunt something, attack it, do damage on it, heal myself a little bit at the same time, and still be giving some benefit to the group, you know? I mean, all those sets are kind of meta for an off tank, just not meta for like a main tank, you know? We're getting myself a resilient Yokata. Yeah, I gotta get that too. And feared.
I think that archer one shot me.
Yeah, when it gets that, when you get that red glow on you, that means it's targeted you. And the next shot's for like a huge amount.
Gosh.
It's hard to see with all these enemies though.
Yeah. I didn't even notice.
Yeah, the Resilient Yokata I want to make for a PvP build. I don't think it'd be great, but it's gonna be interesting to go into like PvP and have people like try to kill me, then end up getting themselves like killed or like end up helping me when they're just all on top of me. Here they come. Hey, Amber, what's up? New Star Trek? Hey, no worries, man. Hope you're enjoying it. Ooh, daggers. Maybe I'll actually complete the set. $29.
Yes.
Yes. Are you using the 50% now or the 100% still?
50%.
Okay.
In the witch's pot thing.
Ah, okay, okay. I don't have regular TV anymore. We stream everything. So if I do watch anything, it's usually like a week after, or it's on a streaming site. And I tell you, I think I saved a lot of money doing that too. It's stream only, not TV? Okay. I didn't even know that. Well, I'll see if I can get into it. But the problem is not so much me, it's the wife. If the wife doesn't watch something, I don't always watch it on my end. I'm in.
Alright.
She's not big on sci-fi.
Care to bargain?
It's on CBS now if you have access. I'm happy to give you my login. Don't offer it to me, but I'll see what I can do. Yeah, if it's on something like that, I probably don't have it. I fucked that up. There we go.
Yeah.
I suppose we pulled them from way up there. Like, we pulled this entire row. Okay.
I don't know. Did you misclick?
It's kind of hard to do it. Like, you have to go up to the stairs and get, like, more than that. Like,
Magic.
CBS Now is $5 a month, unlike Netflix. You have to pay your screen, login, yada. Okay, yeah, I gotcha. Yeah, I think the only thing we should pay for right now are Hulu, Netflix, and I have Crunchyroll subscription. The Hulu and the rest is for my wife. Netflix as well. Oh, Netflix is for the kids. And feared. There we go. I wish I had an ability that did that.
What?
Like, AoE'd the ground, snared them, did a shit ton of damage over time.
Yeah. That'd be OP.
Bricker to the face. Ah. Simple chest, how I meet you again. And Arcinium treasure map. Hey, Rez! How you doing tonight? Hope your Grindfest has been going well as well. So I think you've been grinding for Plunder Skulls, right? Shit. Just finished to level some CP and watching the about to watch zombies. Ah. Plunder. Yeah, I figure I'm gonna do my Plunder Skull grind tomorrow when we have to do it for the transmutation stuff anyways. It didn't make sense to do it now because you're going to be doing it the rest of your career here. How you doing, two cats? They factor in, yeah, to get the transmutation stuff there, you're gonna have to do basically like vet level content, meaning dungeons and all that stuff. So you might as well just, like, grind that stuff out tomorrow, right? Get your plunder skulls, get your transmutation circles. You got this.
Getting a lot of poisons from this place.
Poisons are actually pretty good gold fodder.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they stack up to like 1k things here, and like a full stack, 5k.
Nice.
I know some people that never bother to save them up, but it's just like when they stack up that high, you might as well keep them. It's 5k in the bank.
Right. Plus, they're good for killing things.
You get better stats with your enchantments most times.
Gotcha.
Then all you need is medium Veldreth amulets. Watch the Golden Merchant. Anyway, a shit ton of double Ravage health potions. I've been using. We have the new Assassin's Guile build, right? I gotta get some stuff to make it like tweak it a little bit so we can get good resources.
Shit.
But I think that's pretty awesome that it can have 100% uptime of both Magicka and Stamina draining poisons, I should say. And, like, that just means it's up the entire time. So those guys who are, like, spamming abilities because they know how much stuff it costs, they're just going to be like, oh, what the fuck do I do? I'm in.
Alright.
So what's your best or favorite Halloween movie?
It's a good one. I don't know.
Oh man.
Trying to think of that one with the 3 witches and the kid when he lit the candle.
Hocus Pocus.
Yes, that one has always been like one of my favorites.
That's my wife's favorite too.
That and Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah, I think everyone loves at least Nightmare Before Christmas and Hocus Pocus. If women especially love Hocus Pocus, I will ask chat right now. All the women, please tell us if Hocus Pocus is one of your top favorite Halloween movies, and I'm gonna guess that everyone's gonna say yes.
Bette Midler is my spirit animal.
2 Cats Yelly, thanks for the follow. Yep, forever. Yep. And I guarantee the guys, if they don't like it, didn't like it because they took a look at it at the time and they're like, oh, that guy's the male protagonist. He's not cool. He didn't get with a girl at the end, so he was not cool enough.
Oh. I always thought he was adorable.
Adorable.
Yes.
I like it because it's a movie I can put on with the kids. My son, of course, still freaks out and says, "Oh my god!" Hocus Pocus is the shit. I think, for me, if it's gonna be scary, or at least good thematically scary, I gotta go with Event Horizon.
I haven't seen that.
That's a sci-fi one, and it's not Denzel Washington. It's Lawrence Fishburne.
Huh.
And another actor there. He's in so many other goddamn movies. Like, he's sort of like a background character, but you recognize him as soon as you see him.
Right. Huh.
But yeah, it has like,
watch that.
but it has lines like, he's like the guy's ripped out his eyes and all that shit, and he's like, yeah, he's like, you ripped out your eyes. He's like, where we're going, you won't need eyes. It's got some mistakes as well, but it's just like if you ever got scared of Dead Space, this is like before Dead Space was a thing. I'm pretty sure this inspired Dead Space at some point.
I'll have to watch it.
Sam Neill, that's it. Then for themes, I gotta go with... I've gotta go with probably Dusk Till Dawn.
I haven't seen that one either.
Dusk Till Dawn? I mean, granted it has, like, you know, the weirdness that is Tarantino and shit like that, but... that is, like, a great, like... how do we survive as, like, a vampire, like, fuck over, like, a vampire assault or some shit like that?
Huh.
And it's not, like... I don't know, like, some of the other ones try to be too creepy about it and all that stuff. This one's just, like, a straight-up, like, action flick to it.
Huh.
And then for gross out stuff, I probably have to say the Ernest Saves Halloween one was pretty goddamn gross.
Ernest is fucking great, though.
Oh yeah, he was. And the actor who did it was fucking amazing, too.
Yes.
Ernest Scared Stupid, okay, sorry.
Yes. All I remember is him sticking his fingers in a crocodile's nose and pulling him out and go, ew.
Yep. But no, this one, like, had, like, the whole, like, they're trying to turn the kids into trees or some bullshit like that so they can eat the fruit. It's, like, seriously fucked up. Poltergeist, yeah. I don't know, most Halloween movies, like, most movies that try to make you scared or some shit like that, I just never get, like, scared because they just try too goddamn hard.
Same. It's the games that creep me out.
Yeah, interactive games, definitely. Strategy students for all the activities. Guaranteed drops random get look for group. Undaunted pledges for weekly trials. Battle groups, leaderboards. And campaigns. Oh, and Troll 2, yeah. Troll 2 I just look at it as like, I don't know, like gross out porn. So have you figured out what you're going to be primarily streaming?
What's that?
When you stream, do you figure out what you're going to be primarily streaming?
No idea. I don't really play much else other than ESO, so I'll probably just be doing it.
Well, you could also stream art.
Oh yeah, that too.
Only thing, like I said, you have to watch on is Twitch is really like they have people like do nude form to like figure out, okay, how am I gonna put clothing on stuff, and they'll just instantly say, oh yeah, you're doing pornography or something.
Huh.
Yeah, they're sticklers on stuff like that.
I mean, I have Picardo, it's just
That's.
it's not as good.
Yeah, it's not. It doesn't have the crowd. Doesn't have the thing there. It's good if you're trying to get people to watch that are, you know, you have commission and be like, okay, how does this look? How does that look?
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd probably say a few streams to start off doing artwork.
Fair enough. I mean, I don't do lewd stuff all the time. Just some of the time.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'll just say that is a good talent that you have. You do a lot of good artwork, so you might as well play to that. And since the furry like community channel area thing that they have is just like it's very small right now, very niche. You get somebody that's doing the artwork there, people definitely come in.
Gotcha.
How long till your buff runs out?
Both 1 hour. Wait. Hold on. Let me check. Yeah, 1 hour.
Okay.
And 15 minutes.
Logged in.
Anything.
And is your gear still good?
That's what I'm checking. Fucking got a merchant. Yeah, I needed to repair.
Yes?
I also can't wait to go there because they're going to do a David S. Pumpkins special.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like it's getting its own series thing.
Huh. It's pretty fucking cool.
I'm just wondering if this is actually going to be voiced by Tom Hanks.
I hope so.
I know he's been saying like he wants to do more kid stuff so he can like show his grandkid stuff or something like that. One of the reasons he did like Polar Express and all that.
I really need to fix my robot. I keep forgetting.
You don't have a bound, do you?
No. I do on my main, but it doesn't carry over.
There's an add-on that like carries over all your controls, but I can't remember what the hell it is. What are you putting on there? Superstar Nape Blade. Using Veldress, Two-Fang Snake, okay, and Hunting's Rage. And Vol of Vicious Ophidian. Wait. Why do you have the Bow of Vicious Ophidian? You just don't have anything else? Or are you just waiting to get a VMA bow to get on that? Hey, Groove. Is ESO the only MMO we play? What about Guild Wars 2? Played it a while back. Right now, it's the only current one that I'm playing right now. If I play another one in the future, we'll see. Back when ESO came out, it was about the last time I played Guild Wars 2. While it did get some marked improvement, I just got kind of annoyed with part of it. And from NCSoft in general. Oh, sorry. Sometimes I talk and I don't use push to talk, and then other times I do it just by habit. Because it's just what I do.
Shit.
Sorry.
Oh, yeah. It's all good.
People asking.
Sometimes I forget.
Yeah, people asking if this is the only MMO I played, and explaining that I used to play Guild Wars 2, but NCSoft just kind of killed it on me.
Yeah, I haven't played it in like 2 years.
Yeah, I stopped before, or during the living story of the Thorn Court and all that.
Gotcha.
And part of it was just like, I had to get on every day for the living story and I had to grind this out, and it's like... Then if I couldn't, then guess what? I had to buy the stuff over on the other thing.
Yeah.
Agent Ferenzia. Hopefully I got that right. I do, man. You find the story pretty annoying? I liked the storytelling in certain aspects. It was interesting for the way that they did it, right? I'll tell this to you too, because I don't know if you found it funny, but have you seen some of the Guild Wars 2 commercials lately?
Uh-uh.
I took a look at it recently because they're trying to sell out the new expansion. And I suddenly realized, like, I looked at the commercial and I was laughing halfway through. I was like, what's so funny in this? And I realized, like, all the voiceovers and all that stuff, you don't see the character's lips moving at all.
Oh, really?
You just see the character running around. You like, I thought at first it was like a narration by somebody else, but no, it's like the character that's on the screen is the person that's talking. And I realized how spoiled I've become because of, you know, single player games and all that stuff, that like you notice the people moving their lips inside ESO. You notice people moving their lips inside of, you know, Skyrim and all these others.
I have to admit, this is like the best MMO I've like ever played.
I'll say it's not bad. Now, there's definitely some MMO elements that I miss, but there's other stuff that I'm kind of happy for as well. It's the best mix, I feel, of like a single player and a MMO.
Yeah.
Remember, I came from like old school EverQuest days too.
And before RuneScape.
Oh yeah. No fishing equals bad ammo. Well, ESO has fishing. It's actually kind of annoying fishing though. Yeah, the elements I dislike in this is one faction. There's no faction. And it's something I feel like they could have added in, and it had, like, multiple stories that layered on top of stories.
The Imperials?
Well, I mean, you can't, like, Thieves Guild, right? You can't join to Order of the Hour.
Oh, yeah.
You're stuck with the Thieves Guild. You can't join, you can't join a Necromancer cult or anything like that. Like,
Who the hell would
I would.
follow this shit?
yeah, like, I would do an evil quest line for, like, one of my characters. Absolutely.
I'd call dibs on a vampire guild.
Mm-hmm. BSD 4532. They should follow. Icy. Thanks for the hosting. Talking about Guild Wars 2. Ah, yes, yes. Though their crafting wasn't bad. Can't bar swap, sorry.
It's all good.
Why did you leave me?
I was going to higher ground.
Who the hell?
It's over, Anakin.
follow this
I
shit?
had the high ground. Dagnabbit, now I want to rewatch.
I never actually watched through the entire, like, prequel trilogy.
Ah.
I heard
I've
it was just
only-
such a shit show that I just, like, watched bits and parts of it, and that was it.
Fair enough.
Eating out PSN? Okay.
Only watched up to 3.
Bones McNasty. That's what follow, man.
I got belts.
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 Oh, by the way, did you ever watch the, I listened to, Death from Above for Useby.
Rings a bell, but I don't quite. It's not quite clicking right. Clicking.
Go on YouTube later and take a look at the music video for it. It is such the weirdest fucking thing. It's like a bunch of, like, Hollywood bodybuilders, like old bodybuilders, okay? And basically the narrative is that they're in their Hollywood thing there, and they don't give a shit about what's happening on the world and the outside, and they're just, like, you know, worshiping themselves as they bodybuild and all that stuff. But just, like, the way they're flexing and all that stuff, it made me gross out a little bit. Like, I was like, I am glad that that is a body positive video for me, not to get myself too far into shape. I mean, no offense to people that bodybuild or have, like, those ripped abs and all that stuff, but, like, I am happy being average.
I'll have to watch it.
I'm inside.
Alright, I was just selling a bunch of crap.
Yes?
$32, nice. I think the other thing that bothered me in Guild Wars 2 was the fact that even at launch, they had nothing that was guild-based.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like, before I left, they just started adding, like, Guild Rush challenges and other stuff, and then they had, like, a little bit of leveling stuff to it, but most of it was just inconsequential.
Huh.
Come back here if you can. Well, the jumping puzzles, yeah, they added those in later. I don't know, the jumping puzzle was a little weird for me because like a jumping puzzle game in a game that's not made to be a platformer is a bit of a pain in the ass, to be honest. I mean, I appreciated it a bit. I mean, I appreciated when Warhammer Online had it and had like a few things that you had to do a jumping puzzle like that. But when you don't have the ability to like see where you're going and some of that, the camera angles are always shaky and shit like that. That's kind of where it gets annoying. But they use that to be their gateway to a lot of like good items. Which, guess what? They made a class called the Mesmer that just bypassed everything. Like, we had this really hard jumping puzzle, guys. What are we gonna do? Oh, we're just gonna give you a class that can just jump up there for you, and like you have one guy that's good at it, and then hey, everyone else can just tag along. Mesmer is kind of bad. Yeah, I should have bitched about Guild Wars 2 enough though. Like I just got really salty on certain things, especially the PvP. No, I'm just saying if you like sucked at it, like if you sucked at the jump puzzle, guess what? A mesmer's gonna get you up there. But yeah, that was back in the time that I was doing a lot more PvP, especially because I just came out of Warhammer Online. And I left Warhammer Online because, like, you could see the writing on the wall before Warhammer got closed down. Like, the promise from what they had was just out the window, and there was a lot of metagaming by the end. So I was still in that PvP mindset when I went to get to Guild Wars 2. I did some of the stuff in there, PvE based. I completed everything in the world, all this other stuff there. But I did a lot more worlds. Victory Ultimate.
Yeah.
Come on, break free, break free. Oh, that's a good roll dodge.
What, mine?
Yeah, I saw that fireball just like pass over your face like that was magic shit right there. You just like rolling on the ground, it just like flies overhead.
Yeah.
And I think the thing that like the best way I could sum up Guild Wars 2 PvP was they didn't give a shit enough to
Where's
fix
Vanilla Ice when I need him?
to fix shit. Like, people complain about Zoss not caring about ESO PvP. No, you haven't seen a something.
Dagnabbit, I did it again. Fat finger.
It fucked up anyways.
So hard.
Event failed.
Aw. Well, that's first.
Oh well, happens. Forever sealed.
Aw.
But sorry, the thing I would sum up Guild Wars 2 PvP would be like something awful guild came in and exploited shit. And they did shit about it to fix the problem. Instead, what they do typically is to just outright ban everyone they can. So when they find out somebody's doing something, they just ban them. That's the end of it. They never go in, they never fix the issues, and if it's a high enough level guild that they care about, they don't do shit about it. If it's somebody that's like actually on the leaderboards, nothing. And like some of the stuff they would do would be like, there is like a limit of how many AoEs could be put down in an area, and they would form ball groups. Like you talk about Cyrodiil ball groups. No, this is like 50-man ball groups, all spamming their damaged AoEs, and no other damage AoE could come in the area because it just overloaded the area. So one person would try to go in and take that person out, and either you get sniped out, or they would just run over and roll you over. And then would fight with big ball groups like this here, and whoever got the turret to the area first would win because their AoEs would then stack on top of each other. Hello.
Hi.
Your guests, welcome. The others have already started their meal.
That's also why it triggers me a little bit when people say, like... I get it at times on forums, like, you know, you're not top of the leaderboards on
Say
PvP. What's that?
You said when people say something, you like...
Oh, sorry. Again, I'm holding the button there and ranting in the, to the stream. Trying not to have to deal with it. Because I'm talking about PvP right now, which always gets me a little bit salty.
Ah.
But yeah, I was saying, like, the one thing that always kind of gets me a little annoyed is because I used to play a lot more PvP in, like, MMOs. I post in the forums, like, ideas for ESO and all that stuff, and people always come back, well, you're not Emperor, you never had Emperor in this game, so you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. It's like, do I seriously do I seriously have to get Emperorship to, like, prove my worth on a PvP scale?
That's pretty dumb.
Now, if they
That's
want
kind of like...
Oh,
huh?
go ahead.
Oh, it's like, that's kind of like saying you've never been to college, you don't know what you're talking about. I mean, as long as you got the experience, it shouldn't matter.
Well, the thing I always love is, like, the thing I love even more of that is, like, when I discuss it, it is something to do with new players and how we can improve the new player experience. And they always come back with, well, you don't just have enough experience in PvP. It's like, we're talking the new player who's coming into Cyrodiil for the first time. How can we improve their stuff there? How does being a veteran help me at all in that argument? Like those new players just have to learn to play better? Well, they're not going to be playing better if they're just not interested in playing because their first experience sucks.
It's pretty much me.
Yeah, like I don't blame people for not going to do PvP because, like, really, what's in it for you except for a few abilities?
I don't go because I always got completely demolished. And it's not fun just to get smacked.
Low-beat PvP is a little different. But yeah, if you don't realize, like, what's going on, a lot of people have that same issue. Like, there's, you know, bad battle queues, you can't... Animation canceling makes it so you don't see what abilities hit you.
What the fuck?
No! Archer. God damn it, Archer.
Smash.
Spoosh. Left hand.
Who
Left
the
hand
hell
in.
would follow this shit?
Left hand. Left hand nitro. Left hand nitro stout. Okay, got it. Thanks for the follow, man. Took a while to realize, like, all the things in your name there. Sorry about that. What I like to see about ESO are the chapters. Oh. Morrowind, what the fuck? You're comparing the size of the Hearthstone. That's awkward. I don't think it's meant to, like, compare it to, like, Hearthstone, like to some of those things. I think they're trying to basically make it so they can release new classes in there without having to go through ESO Plus, because like the two issues they had there is like, one, the Warden class, right? How do you put that into a DLC and not have it conflict with like ESO Plus, right? Because you just go in for ESO Plus for 1 month, get your Warden class, and then you're done. So I'm not surprised that they made that. That's basically something so they can justify the working of the development, I guess, is the best way I could put it. I'm dead. Shit. Heal, 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 heal.
Run away!
Go, 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 go! Roll dodge, roll dodge! Oh, oh. And I'm just getting myself back up too.
Oh my goodness. Just jump in air and flop right back down. What?
But compared to the size and the price, Morrowind is not worth it. I feel like Rothgar would be bigger and better than Morrowind. I don't know. I think Rothgar was about 1.5 of Morrowind, to be honest. Like quest size. No, actually, I'd probably say it's about true Rothgars in terms of quest size. Land mass about the size of it.
Why I gathered you all here today.
God damn it. Alright, let's not mess this up this time, hopefully.
Yes.
Okay, so, like, again, size-wise, I'd say it's a bigger than Morrowind, or bigger than Rothgar at least, right? You have some inflation there anyways, because of, the development cost probably involved with it, right?
Hey.
Yay! On top of that, you have a new class and a new game mode, which is Battlegrounds. Now, I do think the biggest issue with Battlegrounds is they did not, whatchamacallit there, Commander group. There we go. Yeah, biggest issue of battlegrounds is they didn't lock it behind its own credit system. Like they gave AP for it, but guess what? Everything you can get from that arena or from those battlegrounds, you can buy with AP, which you already got for months and months of doing Cyrodiil stuff. Like they needed to consider a way to grind. That's like the biggest issue I saw there. At least for battlegrounds in general. Like, people just don't have reasons to go into battlegrounds, I'd say. Like, if you're looking to do good AP farming, you're gonna go over to Cyrodiil, right? Like, why are you gonna go to battlegrounds where the AP doesn't count to your emperorship, so you don't get any leaderboards for that? The leaderboards are all random, so if you're not doing it every single day, you're not gonna get on the leaderboards against these guys that are in there every single day, doing it over and over again. There's just no way. You have no way to choose which one you go for, so you're stuck with them, these guys who do all of them over and over again, and they have to rotate, so they're always going to be on the top of the leaderboards. It's really, really bad design choices in that. Hello.
Hi.
It's like, stop talking. It's like, oh, you're there. How you doing, Epic?
Yeah.
Anything I can do.
Do you know Blue Exorcist? I remember that anime. I took a look at it for a while. I didn't really like to get into it, though, for some reason. Hey, it's great. Hey, I've been playing ESO for quite some time, but I've been at PS4 because I was playing in real life with friends who all quit. I much prefer the game on PC.
Oh. I think I got caught in zombie puke.
So it's great. Do you have a question on PSC, or are you just saying that you're getting over into the PC environment? If you want to know about the PC meta, add-ons are a bit of the are nice and bad at the same time. I'll put it that way. There's a lot of pros and cons to them both. I gotta step back out. Thinking about starting over on the PC. Just wanted to see if I can meet anyone in the group or code group of people, especially the initial grind to level 160, which has been got me motivated to start over on PC now. Good time to get stuff started in. If you had the money, you probably want to go buy some experience scrolls. You can do Skyreach here. If you're looking for groups and guilds, my best recommendation is actually Reddit. You can also go on the forums here, but Reddit, and especially Discord Reddit, you basically go to ESO, the ESO Reddit, and it has a Discord link in there. But anyways, the reason I recommend that is it has a good group of people in there. You can talk to them about stuff, and they have people that are actually looking for guilds inside there too that you can find too. I mean, I like the people I play with, but I mean, I'll be the first to admit, like, there's always a group of people out there for everyone. Like, even assholes, even good players, even new players, even old players. You know, if you want to be a pro at something, there's a guild for that. Don't get yourself into a guild just because you think it's the best, and then get upset when it's terrible. Like, there's other guilds out there for that. I mean, I remember playing a lot of games where I just, like, I joined the guild because it was like, we're the pros at everything. We do PvE, we get progression. And I ended up leaving those guilds because, honestly, they're just all about progression. If you don't do progression some shit, you don't follow their metas, well, they'd rather not talk to you. It's the best way I can put it. Yeah, I love doing Skyreach. Level tons of friends, just spamming it over and over. I don't know, I hate Skyreach a bit because grinding in general I just dislike, but hey, it's good experience right now. And actually, since the patch is coming out tomorrow, it's just more reason for me to do this now. And then tomorrow we'll probably be farming up some dungeons and all that stuff so we can get the plunder skulls. Oh, guys, remember this, okay? Trick to getting on when the patch comes live. If you work, oh, sorry. If you work, leave the PC on. It'll auto patch when it comes live. Explain to people. If you want to get in right when you get home from work, leave the game on. Tomorrow's patch day.
Gotcha. Tomorrow's also a late day.
I don't envy you. Actually, I've been getting home late too, like 6:30 or so, because this vendor is just like he's like, okay, we'll work on something. It works for us for like 30 minutes. Okay, I'll contact you later, and then I go home, and like I'll contact him at like noon with the, like whatever changes he wanted. And he doesn't come back to me until like 6:37 at night.
What the crap?
Yeah. I complained to my boss about this and all this other stuff here.
Oh, in the nick of time. I am time itself. But yeah, that's pretty fucked up.
Though I fucked him over the other few days here, because I know what he's doing. He's trying to fuck with his metrics. Because it looks bad on it looks better for him if he's like right on top of it and we're not answering. So I started getting home and like immediately turn on the PC and replying to him. So then he has to start replying back, and it's like, then he like gives me short answers, and I'm just like, yeah, I'll try that. That didn't work.
Didn't work for you, did it, buddy?
Nope. Making your job hard now, aren't I?
Yeah. Just slightly. Well, I could have put myself over because I fat fingered over the keypad. to have one of those mouses with the numbers on it.
Oh, geez, the Nagas or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's take a quick break here.
Okay.
If you have experience, scroll on, just log off.
Yeah.
And like I said, bathroom, drinks, all that good stuff.
Okay.
Be right back, guys. Like I said, drink time, all that other good stuff time. If you're here tomorrow, we're going to be doing trials. We're going to be doing at least Veteran Halls of Fabrication once, and we'll see what if people want to do the new trial. We're going to be doing the new trial normal mode at least. I think normal mode. I got to take a look. Either Veteran mode, probably normal mode at first, because we haven't done it and we have to learn it ourselves. And we have a lot of PvPers that are probably going to be looking for the imperfects. I'll give my opinion on some of that stuff in a little bit.
Who the hell would bother with this shit?
Mike. God damn it. Okay, well, I just get that entire spiel about it and how you could do it, but I guess we're not gonna never talk about it again. Never gonna talk about it again. Nope. We'll just pretend that never happened, and I'll never talk about Clockwork City again. Fucking hate that. Fucked it up. I hate it when I do that. I need a set of buttons on this that's just gonna be like, pause that, play this, go there. Alright, just waiting for Yina to get back. Okay, so what is Clockwork? Clockwork is Clockwork City, which is the next DLC that's coming up next, or tomorrow. It's going to feature a new story, featuring Sothasil. Going to feature a mini trial, which is basically 3 bosses which you can choose to do individually, one at a time, or you can choose to do all of them at once and kind of scale up your damage and scale up your challenge. If you do all of them at once, you have a chance to get a perfect Asylum weapon. If you don't do it, then you have to get an imperfect Asylum weapon. Those Asylum weapons are pretty meta. The sets that they have are not meta, really. Like, I can't even recommend any of the ones that I've seen so far. Just doesn't fit any meta, doesn't do anything for helping anything. Like, no builds seem to be really benefiting from it. Though the heavy set is kind of interesting. Like I said, I kind of want to try a troll build for PvP using that set. Two new delves, 2 new world bosses, new mini trial, new area, couple skins, interesting new areas that you can also build. And it also has just basically Clockwork and factotum stuff. So you have like a lot of stuff you can get motif styled. I also say the Clockwork motif, like the apostle, as they call it, like it's kind of interesting because like they actually like take off the arm and like make a brass arm to use. And then they also have Nocturnal's like motif stuff in there, which is kind of interesting as well. That daggerback is like freaking. It's like just on his last breath. Here, I'll make it quick. Oh, there's Iena. You back?
Yes.
Yay! So tomorrow on the stream, we're going to be doing Halls of Fabrication for the first part. And for the second part, we're going to be doing... if everyone's interested, we'll probably be going to do the new DLC trial. I know a lot of PvPers are going to try getting in there immediately. I'm inside.
Alright.
Oh. Buy those back. I need those. Thank you. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about Battlegrounds. What would you do to incentivize Battlegrounds is the question I have. What could be done to make Battlegrounds applicable to everyone to be like, I want to go do that. Like the new player, the veteran player, the guy who's going for emperorship. Like, what draws you into Battlegrounds?
Welcome. The others have already started their meal.
Oh, I think I got sniped. Yeah, I did.
Sorry.
It's all good.
What are you now? 34.
Yes.
Yay!
We're almost there.
To where? We don't know.
True, true. Whoa.
What's up?
I gained 2 skill points on that one.
Oh yeah, because you're 35. 5 and 30 give you double.
Huh. I never noticed that.
Yep. I think it's also the same for like when you get champion. No, you've already passed that. Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you hit like like the 160s and all that stuff, and like every 150, 140, etc., then that's also like the same thing.
That ghost just bitch slapped me. That was so rude. Like, he just swooped down and just didn't even see it coming.
Okay, here's the question. Ghostbusters, the new one.
I still like the old one.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was decent and all. It's just not the same par.
I think they ran into the same issue they had on Ghostbusters 2. And that was that they tried to make it an action movie.
Yeah.
Like, the first part was, like, somewhat okay. Like, I liked the banter and all that stuff. That was good, but then they started getting to the action sequences, like,
Sometimes I felt like they were just trying a bit too hard.
yeah, like they're trying to relate to the old one a little bit too much.
Yeah.
Oh, something's broken.
Same.
And I pulled everything in the other room.
Oop. Something of mine's probably broken to hell.
The other little broken icon beside your bar.
No. I might just be extra squishy for some reason.
Well, you do have level 1 gear on.
Sure, sure. Is that it?
Nope.
Okay, there we go. It just took a sweet time.
It's like it had a brain fart or something like that. Like, what are you doing? Oh, yeah, yeah. Should inspire thing. Get away from my butt.
Damn it. Dang nabbit.
Ugh. Oh, guys, one thing I can recommend, though. Because of the event and because of the stuff going on, if you want to make sure that you have lobby dungeons because of some of the changes they're making, try doing a random juke finder with somebody that's level 45 to 46 for a veteran dungeon. You should be able to do that. And from the next patch, basically they're making it so that if you have a level 45 or something like that in your group, you're not going to be queued up randomly for like White Gold Tower or ICP. I'm in.
Can I help you?
Sachi is currently 35. Be nice to get her up to 40 tonight. But we might head out here. Yeah, I'll probably head out after that swing gets done.
Okay.
It's already 1 o'clock here.
Yeah.
Your guests, welcome, but the others have already started their meal.
I did skeletons. I've had it with skeletons, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like, goddamn fierce. Ugh.
Dang nabbit. I tried to ult in time, but
No worries. Like, I wasn't getting stamina back for some reason. Pretty damn high in stamina, too.
that's pretty weird.
Yeah. Alright, let's try that again.
Yeah.
Probably just me not paying attention to what the fuck I'm doing, really, but... See if we can make this a faster run. I'm gonna try this differently. Just follow me on this one.
Okay.
Right up here. Gives you a place to stand up on top of.
Yes. Always a simple chest here. Forever simple.
Oh, that clutch Dawnbreaker. Gotta deal with these ads, though. I think we got one more, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, 7 minutes. Hey, gamer, what's up, man? Not much, just helping a friend get themselves up higher. What's up with you, man? You excited for the patch tomorrow? Teleport on me. Hell yeah. Yay. I'm hoping we'll get a run of the new dungeon. At least in normal mode. Okay. We don't do veteran right away. Circle, circle, circle.
Your guests, welcome. The others have already started their meal.
Well, I hope to, but, you know, depends on how groups feel. Getting tired?
No. Well, maybe just a little bit, but like, I am just herp derping.
Yeah, I get this way this late at night too. One of the reasons I hate PvP in late night sometimes is just because, one, it's just a dead zone, but two, because I start making so many mistakes that I just, like, I'm salty about the day after. I'm like, like, when I PvP offline and, like, do it during the day, like, I'm fairly competent, but then, like, it comes to nighttime, especially way late at night, and I'm just like, I don't know what I'm doing.
What even are buttons?
How do I block? Or the major issue I have is, like, my timing starts getting way off, and I think, like, well, it's been 3 seconds that I roll dodged, and then I don't realize it's actually just been 1 second.
Yeah.
And then I end up getting, like, penalty for it, and I'm just like, why is this broken like this? Okay, get on the table.
Yeah. Don't have to ask me twice. Oh. Yeah, I'm starting to fat finger way too much.
Yep, it happens. Oh shit, I fucked up too. Yeah, take aim. Now they're after you.
No!
you came up to teabag and they got you.
Oh, I wasn't gonna teabag. I was gonna
Uh-huh.
swiggity swooty. But little did I know that booty was protected.
Herfy derp, yep. I probably should get an emoticon made for Herfy derp.
Yes.
Maybe just a Drider, like, laying down on the ground because it just... I don't know, what would that be the best one? I can't think, anyway. Yeah, I think it's just a Drider that's just falling down on the ground and it's like, can't get themselves back up into the web.
Yes. Can't be bothered.
God damn it. Take
I
aim.
will survive.
Take aim again. Fuck. We gotta focus our archers more. You're doing okay. Just watch out for the archer here that's trying to take aim on you.
I saw my life flash before my eyes.
Goddamn fears.
Indeed.
More like arrows. Oh, that clutch Dawnbreaker at the last minute. You can do tank assembly jump. I can, but at least I don't do that like in the middle of the night when I'm just like tired as hell.
Firepower.
Yay! You got 37, right?
Yeah.
You started off the stream at like 28?
3.
No, today.
Well, I haven't heard.
I think you're 28 today.
Yeah. I thought it was 27.
What the hell? Oh, there it is. Yeah, I don't have upline. Ooh. I got a picture. Large house item. Yay! I'm kind of disappointed I haven't got more house items from these runs. Okay, I think that's gonna be done it for me. You got a late date. You got a late date tomorrow, right?
Yes.
All right. My recommendation is on that character while you still have the experience up, is to just go dolmen to dolmen.
Okay. Yeah, I'll probably do that before I go to bed, even though I'm tired.
Well, just remember the patch is coming out tomorrow too. So if you wanted to wait and then get an early start of the patch, that's a good thing to do too.
Yeah.
The dungeon finder is going to be like, you know, man, I don't think it's going to be overpacked, but a lot of people are going to be using it, looking for healers and other such things. So it's going to be a good time to get yourself up. Probably want to get yourself to 45 to get some veteran dungeons in.
True.
All right, I'll sign off the stream here.
Okay.
All right, guys, here of none here, and we're going to get ourselves out of here. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks for the follows. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for the bits. Thanks for the auto hostings, and actually the actual hostings too. Really do appreciate that. Tomorrow on stream, like I said, we're going to be doing the we're going to do Halls of Fabrication. Then we're going to try to see if we can get the new DLC dungeon in, and then we're going to actually be inside the Clockwork City. Apologize. Stay. Good. Okay. yeah, if you have any questions or anything else like that, hit me up on Twitter. Catch me on Discord, all this other good stuff. I'll have those new videos out there on YouTube eventually for White Gold Tower and Imperial City Prison. The stuff that we kind of went over today is not going to be meta tomorrow. No, actually, I shouldn't say that. All the dungeon stuff and the mechanics that we've done for the last few months here is still going to be valid. The only thing that's going to change is probably the armor sets that I use is going to change because Tava is no longer best in slot. And basically everything else is the same on that one. But I've already got myself shifted over, so we should be ready for that change as well. Folks on Twitch, get ready to look at... Alright, either Exec CS doing some Warframe or Derp True doing some Smite. So I hope you guys are going to enjoy them. I hope you guys have a good week. Remember, if you're in work tomorrow and you want to get into the game right as soon as you get home, leave your patcher up. It'll patch during the day while you're at work. Okay? Easy way to get that done. I think what's the other thing there I was going to say? Oh, don't delay to get into Clockwork City as well. I mean, Zoss has a fairly good track record, but things are always broken the first day. And you don't want to be missing out on some good drops or something else like that when it comes out. Anyway, I'm here. I'm done. Have a good night. Have a good week. In the meantime, have a good one.